Hello winners. Today I will give an intro about the book 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. I will go into the 7 habits in detail in my next videos. Are you able to actually finish all the tasks on your to-do list? Is internet distracting you too much? Did you ever wish you had more number of hours in a day? Are you struggling to have a proper work-life balance? Do you struggle to maintain strong, long-lasting relationships? While trying to answer these questions, we generally tend to look outside or on our outward behaviors. We tend to look for some changes in our behavior which can fix the problem. We even ask others who seem to be successful to tell us the tips and tricks or the secret of their success. We try to change our behaviors like the way we talk or what we say, but our inner motive remains the same. These quick fix approaches are like social band aids. They don't solve the underlying problem. Of course, your body language is important, but integrity, honesty, and sincerity are more important. They are part of our character, which reflect in our outward behavior. The author emphasizes on working on the inner character. According to Stevens' research, the focus on self-help psychology has turned towards personality ethic from character ethic. Personality ethic versus character ethic. Personality ethic focuses on the behaviors, what to do, what to say to get through the moment. For example, some personality ethic literature even suggests to pretend having an interest in others' hobbies. This may help you make the initial conversation, but cannot be the foundation of a strong relationship if you are just faking the interest. Character ethic, on the other hand, focuses on the right intentions and motives. What should be the priorities to have a long lasting success? The power of a paradigm. Before we really understand the 7 habits, we need to understand our own paradigms. Paradigm is the way we see the world, not in terms of looking, but in terms of perceiving, understanding, and interpreting it. A simple way to understand paradigms is to see them as maps. Map is not a territory. Map is simply an explanation of certain aspects of the territory. That's exactly what a paradigm is. It is a theory, an explanation or model of something else. Let's suppose you are in a new city looking for a particular hotel. How easy it is to find it when you are looking at a map of a different place. Impossible, right? Same in the real life. You might work on your behavior. You could try harder, be more diligent, double your speed, but your efforts would only succeed in getting you to the wrong place faster. The fundamental problem is not about your attitude or behavior, it is about having the wrong map. If you have the map of the right city, then diligence becomes important. And when you encounter frustrating obstacles along the way, then attitude can make a real difference. But first and most important requirement is the accuracy of the map. We have many maps in our mind. Let's divide them into two categories. Maps of the way things are, realities. Maps of the way things should be, the values. We interpret everything we experience through these mental maps. We seldom question their accuracy. We are usually even unaware of their existence. We simply assume that the way we see things is the way they really are. Let's redo an experiment done at Harvard Business School. Concentrate on this image. Now look at this image. What do you see? A young woman or an old woman? Most of them see a young woman in this image. Now try looking at this image. Can you find the old woman now? This shows us how powerfully conditioning affects our perceptions. If few seconds can have such a strong impact on the way we see things, what about the conditioning of a lifetime? The influence in our lives, family, school, work environment, and current social paradigms such as personality ethic all have made their silent, unconscious impact on us and help shape our paradigms. Principle centered paradigm. Our paradigms should be based on solid principles. Principles are different from practices. A practice is a particular activity. For example, fairness, honesty, integrity, service are some of the principles author refers to. These are different from values. A gang of thieves can share values, but they are in violation of the fundamental principles we are talking about. Principles are the territory, values are the maps. When we value correct principles, we have truth, a knowledge of things as they are. Most of the times, the way we see the problem is the problem. With a new level of thinking, we should start thinking inside out. Private victories precede public victories. Making and keeping promises to ourselves precedes making and keeping promises to others. The outside in approach says that the problem is out there. If somebody out there shape up or ship out of existence, the problem would be solved. Inside out is a big paradigm shift for most of us, mainly due to the conditioning we have been in. To understand and use the seven habits, we need to think differently, to shift our paradigms to a new, deeper, inside out level. Here is a link to the next video which explains the habit 1.